can you tell me a little bit about your church, whereabouts you're based, the size of your congregation, and anything else about your church?
Thank you so much, Katrina, for this opportunity to come your way this afternoon for this wonderful program. And let me first of all thank God for the good to give and the good work that you guys are doing for God's kingdom. It's been amazing meeting you since 2017 when I was first posted here from Ghana. And I've been a minister in Presbyterian Church of Ghana. I was commissioned in Ghana, completed seminary 2006, and I've been in so many places in Ghana. I served in Ghana for 12 years now, or no, 11 years. I served in Ghana 11 years, and I am in my third year in London. So I was brought here in 2017. Yeah. So I was brought here as a district minister to North London District, which initially comprises of about 14 congregations. But then we had the North London and Midlands combined. So I was the district minister taking care of these 14 congregations with 2 preaching posts. And now on the 9th of February, the church came to agreement that because of the uniqueness and the distance and the implications, so we have to divide the district. So I have the Midland District and then North London District. So now North London is having 6 congregations made up of Ghanama Congregation, Ramsia Congregation, Revival Congregation, Calvary Congregation, Hosanna Congregation, and then Colchester, we have Resurrection Congregation in Colchester. And I am the resident minister of Ghanama Congregation. We worship at Streatham, St. Margaret the Queen, at Streatham Hills. The church was established in 1991. That was in February 1991. So we are heading towards our 30th year in next year, 2021. So we have closely was about 150 adults, and the youth is made up of about 15 youth who are serious. We are talking about committed, and then we have about 20 young adults made up of children between the ages of 12 and then 16, and we have more about 20 children who are consistently who comes to work. So this is the congregation made up, the members made up of Ghanama congregation where I pastor as a church. I don't know if I am done or there's more that you need about this area.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. That really does give us a good understanding of the size and makeup of your church. So you established in 1991, so that's a long time ago. And you said you've been working with us since 2017, is that correct?
Yes, please.
Okay, so what made you choose Good to Give?
Well, I think when I came, the process had been started with our chairperson by then, Reverend Peter Kofinyako. So they were actually bringing all the congregations under one umbrella. The north, the south was to be under one umbrella. The congregation at the south should be under one umbrella to be managed by Good to Give. So the same process was extended to the north. The process had been started. We had a very few congregations. We had Ghanama, which was seriously under Charity Commission direct. So, but then other congregations were not with the Charity Commission. So we had to they were in charity, but they were not functioning correctly. So we have to organize the congregation to make sure that we come under charity, but running it and then knowing the in and out of how Charity Commission runs was a little bit difficult. So when I was briefed by Reverend Kofi Nyako about Good to Give, lo and behold, I came in contact with Des Stewart, and then he drove to my house one day in 2017, and they came to my house to come and then brief me about the whole process and the activities of Good to Give. And then I saw that it was a very good venture. So immediately I called for a meeting and told them that Good to Give is a special area that we have to join, allow them to come in to help us to manage our charity.
Yeah.
So when I sold that idea to the congregation, we came together. I called the leadership meeting. We called it a council meeting. So at the council meeting, we came to consensus that every congregation, we are bringing all the congregation under one umbrella as North London. Then we are going to be managed and be administered by GoodtoGive. They will show us and teach us and lead us the in and out as how to run it. And you know, when our charity was not properly managed, so the envelopes were brought in, scanning machine were brought in with laptop here and there. And then our people who were going to take charge were also sent to training. They came in to train them. And then they also taught us the benefits and also some dangers around and how to, keep information, keep budget, and then also accounts and other things. So I think these are some of the things that were put before us, and we saw that if we serve under GoodtoGive, we'll be under safe hands because knowledge through how to run the charity will be given to us. Also accountability. They will scrutinize and also look at our accounts for us, help us to put proper accounts and budgeting in place so that we can actually meet the requirement of charity commission. So I think with this information from GoodtoGive through this, we decided, no, let's allow GoodtoGive to manage our charity for us. And then by then, Ghana congregation were also in direct contact with charity commission. So we saw that other congregations were receiving a lot. And I was asked as a district minister, every information had to come through my table, through my mail, that GoodtoGive will send the information about how much each and every congregation contributes and then how much they receive in return. They were all coming through my mail, I will pass it on. So seeing what other congregations were receiving, and then Ghana hours were not coming in last month. So I decided, no, let's talk about it. And if possible, and it is possible, if possible, that we can shift from being a charity commission direct and then come under GoodtoGive. So we also consulted this, and they said, so it is possible. So we started the process, and then that was last year. And I think it's been fantastic ever since we came under, Ghana came under GoodtoGive management. We've been receiving every month. Now I see GoodtoGive that is playing like a middleman, managing a lot of things for us, going to where we cannot go, advising us, especially the advice and the professionalism. Because we said any step that we take that will bring problem, GoodtoGive will be there to streamline and to advise and to prompt us. I think they are really helping us to put our system in play so that we will not even default and come under judgment and punishment from the government. That's how personally I see, because for me, I stay in Ghana. I've now come here working. Where is the knowledge, the practical, professional knowledge as to how to run GoodtoGive or charity? But being with GoodtoGive upon attending seminars upon seminars, gradually I'm being enlightened and understanding how the system works. For instance, yesterday, this morning, I was going through the mails, and there's some programs about data DBS for children, leaders, and youth. I'm going to call a meeting tomorrow, and every congregation is going to bring people to come and participate in that program. Even they're saying about money. If I have to organize people for people to come and train us, so we get efficient people to run the children's and the youth for us. So I think the input of GoodtoGive into the church is overwhelming. My personal assessment. Thank you.
That is amazing. That is so good to hear that we've been able to help you in so many different ways and, made such a difference. So could you just tell me, Reverend Justice, which of our services do you use?
Training and also management, managing the account, and also we're giving back our dividend, the 25% on every money that we pay. The gift aid, we don't do anything about it. We'll be there, and then the money will come into our account, and then we look at it. And it also helps us to know how much we contribute and how much we get.
Okay.
So these services, to me, it makes us relax, and it's also putting us into right perspective as those who manage. So now, even choosing and somebody to manage our account for us, it should be somebody who has the profession and also can also get time and manage our money for, because we see that getting the money, getting the tithes, getting the offerings and other things without putting it into right context based on the directives given by GoodtoGive. No, some of the monies will go wayward without even receiving what is due you. There will be losses.
Why would you recommend GoodtoGive?
Well, you could see that Ghana wasn't even at GoodtoGive. They were then directly with the Charity Commission, and seeing the efficiency and then the good management of GoodtoGive. Immediately, I recommend they say, no, we are doing ourselves some harm and danger, so let's shift. So I will seriously, and I will continue to do with that every congregation who want to see her money grown, well managed, well organized, accounted for, giving right accountability to the appropriate corteses, then the best place to be is to be GoodtoGive. Not only they are just coming to you to look into your account for you, I think the ability to manage information. So now any information I need about my check concerning funds, I can just, what I couldn't keep at Ghana, I can just run to GoodtoGive, and then I'll have the information. So we see that even GoodtoGive is a backup place for our church in terms of finances.
Excellent. That's so good to hear. So good to hear. So how would you describe your relationship with the GoodtoGive staff?
For me now, I have friends there. That is my personal friend, Karen, and then you, for instance. And when you go for seminary, the simplicity, the relationship, the interactions is so amazing. So we see people who actually are mindful of kingdom business, trying to see that the kingdom of God flourishes. Well, I don't know how we could have managed our finances and then grow and understand how the system works and what is there for us without GoodtoGive. So I think God has strategically brought in you people, you guys, to be there for us. So the men and the women, I think you've come of age and you know what you're about. And you know how to win your customers. You're patient, because there are some places at times when you go in my congregation, say some of my congregation, you go there and then the people will not understand why you should be there. Why should you manage our finance for us? We can manage ourselves. We won't accept you. They will drag you off. I have a few congregation, but you are not tired of us. We will call you back and you are there for us. So we see love, we see understanding, and we see commitment to the task that you are doing. Then, because at times ignorance will actually prevent you to know what is there for you. And for GoodtoGive knows what one can benefit. So not knowing what you benefit from it, and then you kick them out, they should have said, well, we won't come to you again. But I will take a phone and then call this and say, please, can you send your people to this congregation for me? Even though the other time they rejected you, but can you go back and then see if you can talk to them and for them to come to terms so I can start with them? It has been done. So I see genuine relationship and partnership for a cause.
That is so good to hear. That's excellent. Thank you so much, Reverend Justice. And I guess one last thing, just if there's any other comments, I mean, you've given us such great feedback so far, but if there's anything else that you'd like to add before we end this discussion.
Well, I think one area I think is lacking is the agents who are actually facilitating the work. The agents, the ministers,
okay,
who are in charge of the congregation. I think I may have to come to the office and see how best the ministers can also be put into right perspective, and the responsibilities from the church and others. There are a lot, maybe I have to come background and then I discuss so that I see how GoodtoGive can also manage the minister.
Okay, great. Well, Reverend Justice, thank you so much for your time. It's very, very much appreciated.
Thank you so much, Katrina. You're a wonderful lady.
Thank you.
I will come to office myself. I have a lot to discuss so that you help me to put things right better than we are doing. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much for your time, Reverend Justice. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.